Hey, what's going on today, guys? It's Trey. Welcome back to the channel. As always, welcome back to sunny, beautiful Germany. Yes, I am back. Trey Days is back in action. He's here in the flesh. I feel so much better than I did in that last video. So I'm sure some of you guys have been like, Trey, what the hell's going on, man? Like, we're worried about you. I can assure you I am doing so much better than I was before. Shit was getting real for me personally. Life was throwing a lot of things my way. I'm still dealing with those things somewhat, but you know, I've gotten a therapist since. I feel so much better, guys. Like, I'm telling you right now, life got really real for me, right? And I'm a real person, right? So, you know, I thought that I was invincible. I thought that I could handle anything, and life was just throwing some things that really shocked me and were very unexpected, right? And so I plan on talking about those things with you guys in a later video, but I have some really exciting news to share with you guys. Now, before I do share it, as you can see, we're in my car right now. We actually have to drive over to the surprise. So I've got my co-pilot Golden with me, who is my son, if you don't know. But yeah, we're gonna head over and check out the surprise. So I'll see you guys there. Bye. All right, guys, so we have made it to the new site that I wanted to show you guys, but real quick, I wanted to have a serious conversation before we headed in. So obviously a lot of you guys remember that last video that I made. It was really in a dark place, but I just wanted to thank you guys. So many people reached out to me via the comment section here on YouTube on that video. So many people hit me up in my DMs on Instagram, and you guys said some of the nicest, most kind things that I've ever heard. It really, truly helped me out. And I just want to say that I love you guys. I miss you guys. Most importantly, I do want to be transparent. I want this space, I want this channel to be honest and open. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I was very, very depressed, right? You know, I mentioned it kind of in the last video. I was really in a dark space, guys. And I don't take that lightly. I'm a person that can truly, well, at least I thought I was a person that could really, truly handle everything thrown his way, but obviously I couldn't, right? And that's just something that I need to come to terms with. I needed help. And so since making that last video, I now have a therapist. I really had a lot of issues going on, guys. It wasn't anything substance abuse related, obviously, but it just felt like an avalanche of issues had hit me all at once in my life. And I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't believe it, because I felt like things were fine, right? Towards the end of last year, I really felt that things were going good for me, good for my family, but obviously they weren't. And so I needed to get back to myself, and I needed to take care of this right here. You know, I really don't want this to be a sob story, because what I'm about to show you guys is truly awesome and something that I have worked so hard in my life to obtain, and it has been sort of a goal that I have tried to reach for years now, and I finally have it. But most importantly, I wanted to say, if you guys ever don't feel good at all, just get the help that you need, whether that being from family or professionals. Just it is okay to seek help. Now, we are in a part of Stuttgart called Feuerbach. Now, Feuerbach is a neighborhood located here in Stuttgart. And for example, let's say if this was Los Angeles, Feuerbach would be like Beverly Hills or Culver City or Burbank or Hollywood. It's, you know, it's a city surrounding Stuttgart, right? And so this is sort of like the artsy area. A lot of these spaces here are comprised of artists, builders, musicians, all different types of people working in the arts and creativity. And so this is a really, really amazing space. This is probably one of the most vibrant areas in Stuttgart, in my opinion. And what's really cool about it as well is some of the largest companies on the planet are literally right next door to me. So we got Bosch, we got Porsche, we got Mercedes-Benz Financial is right down the street. This is a really happening area, guys. Now, real quick, I got something in my pocket here that's very important and I need to show you guys. So I got a set of keys here. Now, these aren't just any keys. These are the keys to my new studio space. So without further ado, let's head in here and check it out. All right, guys, this is it. This is my new studio space. I can't even believe I'm saying that, but here we are. This is it. This is the space. So I do want to give you guys a quick little tour. So obviously, as you guys can see, this is a patio area, which I love so much. You can see that the plants are dead right now. So eventually, one of the first things that I would like to do is make this place a little bit more lively. So we're gonna go ahead and replant and resod this area, maybe put up some like bushes. I don't want it to be super private, but I just want it to look good. And yeah, got a nice little table here, got some chairs. I just want this space to be very relaxing, right? I think it would be cool to put some like cacti here, but cacti is kind of hard to find here in Germany. So let me know what you guys think I should put here. We got the train tracks over here. You got all these different businesses and creative spaces. I want this place to stand out. And I think eventually we will get to that point. I'm just really excited for this. So, moment of truth. Let's go ahead and head in here. How awesome is this place? I just love it so much. It's so nice. This is it, guys. This is the studio space. I love it so much. Got like a nice little workstation over here. Got a nice mirror. Hi, Mom. Got some surfboards. Kind of like an ode to Hawaii, which this is where I actually started my YouTube channel, was back in Hawaii. Got the Stuttgart airport. You've got like a nice little kitchen area. Got like a nice little desk space over here. And of course, which I plan on using this as the backdrop, we have these t-shirts, which are all color coded, and I think they look awesome. Now, today is move-in day, so all of my stuff is literally packed in my car out in the parking lot. But I can't tell you guys enough how special this moment is. I have searched far and wide for a space, and while this space isn't like the largest space, it's just very nice, and it is such an awesome medium to be able to create. It's such a great blank slate, nice clean slate, and I love it, guys. I just get such a feeling every time I walk in here, and I get such like it's gonna be such an awesome space to be able to create content. So I love it. There is a bathroom in here as well, which is really nice. Got a shower in here as well if I'm ever in here late night. I don't know how Golden was able to find this balloon, but he did find it. And I think he likes the studio so far, guys. So what you think, buddy? You like it? You do? This is my new studio space. I am super grateful and thankful to be here. I do just real quick want to give a big shout out to both Nick and Naki for welcoming me into this space. And it took me so long to find a space that I connected with. I saw spaces all over Stuttgart. I saw spaces from as far south as Tübingen to as far north as Ludwigsburg. Like, I had looked all over to find a space that I clicked with, that I connected with. And as soon as I saw the pictures of this space, I knew immediately, I knew instantly that this would be my new space. I had that instant connection with it through pictures. And as soon as I came here and saw it in person, I fell in love instantly. It was just love at first sight. Now, I'm sure some of you guys are probably like, Trey, why do you need a studio space? Like, you got a house, like everything was going fine there. Well, if you guys have been around for a while, you remember I actually did have a YouTube studio and space in my house, and I actually gave that space to my son, right? I didn't even think twice about giving it to him, right? He's getting older. The weather here in Germany is a little bit odd as well. So it's snowing, it's rainy, it's windy. And so I understand they have that saying here in Germany, like, we're not sugar, right? But I wanted him to have a space where he could play year round. And so that's what that space became. That kind of moved me out to the living room. And I just didn't really like feel the creative juices flowing doing these types of videos from my living room or even doing them in my car. I just didn't really get that vibe at all. It kind of killed the creativity, if that made sense. And I promise you that's not an excuse. There's actually a bigger picture at play here. So my background is actually in film and in cinematography. And so moving forward, I actually plan on making feature films, documentaries. We're gonna be filming all different types of subject matter. So I'm really excited for this space to double as a studio, but also just double as a space where we can continue doing this. We can continue doing our dialogue. I love Germany. I love Europe. I love the United States. We're gonna continue talking about all different types of things. And if you guys have any ideas for me, or if you guys even want to join me here in this space, just let me know. I want this space to be inviting. I want it to be welcoming. And this is such a great opportunity to create, guys. And that's, at the end of the day, what I love so much. So it's funny, a lot of my friends are starting to move here to Europe, and they're starting to move here to Germany specifically. Two of my friends who we met in Hawaii, they actually just moved to Germany in January. Their names are Mike and Joe, two incredible, awesome people. And they only live like 15 minutes from my house. And so the really awesome thing about them being here is Joe herself is a creative. So she has all different types of ideas. And so we're gonna be partnering up and making all different types of films and content. Primarily, we're gonna start off with documentaries and see where that takes us. I think our ultimate goal is to get into feature films, but she has actually just created her own studio called Bella Vita Films, which I will link in the description below. So feel free to check her out on Instagram. Feel free to connect with her if you have any ideas. That is going to be a venture that we will be pursuing. And so I'm really excited for that. And of course, me on the other hand, this is gonna be a space for creativity. Now, my ultimate goal is to be a director of photography. That's really my background, like I said, film, television. You know, creating imagery, that's what I've been doing for a lot of years in my life. And I'm really excited for this new space. Another awesome thing to mention about this space is, like I said earlier, a lot of these businesses around here are filled with creatives, with people that are passionate about culinary, about music, you know, about engineering. This is just such an awesome space to create. And the one thing that sold me about this area is it was very different from anything else that I saw. Like, I saw spaces that were in residential areas, that were in commercial areas. I even saw places that were like in the middle of Stuttgart where people were just walking by the window. And right, people here in Germany don't necessarily like to be on camera the most. The thing I love about this area and space so much is it is tucked away, right? Everybody around here is into creativity, and I just love that so much. It's gonna help me create. I don't have to worry about people, you know, coming up to me and saying like, hey, like, get that camera out of my face, or like, hey, I don't want you filming around here. Because these are things that I encountered when I would film at home. And so now I have a dedicated space to create content. So this is huge. So I really do want to thank you guys for, you know, staying by my side and, like, you know, staying true. And I really have big plans in store for this channel. I have a few videos that I have in mind that I would like to make. But one thing that I would like to do is I honestly just want to open it all up to you. Like, if you guys want to talk about anything, feel free to hit me up and let's just talk and connect. And I promise you, I will do a video about any questions, comments, or concerns that you have. Sounds like somebody's calling me. Hold on one second. Sorry about that, guys. One of my neighbors is big into coffee. He's a coffee roaster. He just wanted to talk to me real quick, wanted to connect. And I just love that so much. This is such an awesome space. But one thing that I do want to do as well is I'm actually going to put my email in the description below. So if you guys want to send me anything to try, like if you want to send me any liquor, if you want to send me snacks, they do have to be vegan. But if you want to send me anything to like try, any technology, anything like that, I'm going to leave my information in the description below. Also, if you are like big into fashion, obviously you can see that I am. If you are big into fashion and like you have a new company, or if you're an existing company and you want to send me clothes to wear, send me clothes to wear. I will wear them. I will wear the hell out of them. And I will try to I will talk about those clothes so much. Send me everything you got. So real quick, my son and I do have to unpack the car because we've got a whole bunch of like aperture lights in there, light stands, you know, RGB lights. We got a bunch of different things that we got to get out of that car, tripods. We got a lot of unpacking to do, sir. So I hope you're ready. But yeah, I'm so excited. I'm excited to be back. You know, I don't feel great, but I feel a whole lot better than I did. As you can see, I've smiled so much. That last video that I made, I don't think I smiled once, but I feel really good. And yeah, I gotta say, it feels good and nice to be back. So as always, thank you guys for the continued love and support. If you have any questions for me, leave them down in the comment section below. Send me any ideas that you have for videos, any questions that you want answered, send them to me. Send me everything you got. I promise you I will get back to you. Like I said, I want this channel to be a transparent, open space. I don't believe in ghosting anybody, and I certainly don't believe in biting my tongue, right? There's a respectful way to go about dialogue, and I believe in that as well. But I just want this to be a space that is real, that is genuine, and I want you guys to feel like you can just pull up here in the parking lot and come in. We could have a beer, we could have some bourbon, you know, we can just chill. And that's what I want this space to be. So I love you guys. I miss you guys so much. I'm so excited for this opportunity and this venture. And yeah, stay tuned for the next video. Love you guys, miss you guys. See you. Thank you. Mahalo for watching. Pew.